what was your initial first night like? When the very first night you were homeless, and how did it?
Man.
How was the transformation to your homelessness?
I think at first, it's kind of exciting. Being homeless is, almost like being like you're free to do what you would like. You have no responsibility. You can come and go as you want. You don't have to do anything. It's kind of like, cool at first, so you have a lot of freedom. But then there's, reality sets in where, things just are not given to you, so you have to work for them. So it's tough being homeless. Nobody wants to just give you anything.
Now, did you start off first living on friends' couches or out of your car?
Yeah, basically, yeah. For me, it was about that. I started living in my car, actually. I was, renting an apartment, 40-hour work week, had a nice little apartment. After I lost my job, due to some of the cocaine use I was going through back then, I was living in my car, fortunately, but, that was part of the fun of it, too, the gypsy lifestyle, just roaming around, doing what you would like. I think that's exciting to a certain degree.
Did you park your car anywhere and keep it, or did you just sleep in it wherever you ended up?
Right, yeah. No, I would sleep in the car. I would drive it during the day, and then sleep at night, and then park in a parking lot of some, 7-Eleven somewhere and just rest,
Did you ever serve in the military?
No.
Okay. And I'm sorry, your education is a GED?
Right. Yeah.
And when did you get that?
In the 70s, like in 1979, I believe it was.
How old are you?
I'm actually 59. I'll be 60 in June.
You look phenomenal to be out on the streets for the past 10 years, to be 59 years old. You have not aged like most currently homeless people do, usually.
Yeah,
and
actually,
what do you attribute that to?
A lot of people just thought that I wasn't homeless. I was staying in the shelter. They didn't know it. I try not to keep that, let people know that I was homeless, even though, I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, but it is. It's a tough thing to deal with.
What's the toughest part about being homeless?
I think one of the toughest things about being homeless is staying outside when the weather is inclement. It's really tough to deal with, whether it's snow or it rains, because when you're homeless and it's nice outside, it's not that tough to be outside. But when it's like snowing or it's raining or the weather is really bad, it's windy, or it's just like, it's tough to deal with the elements when you're homeless.
What's been the scariest thing that's ever happened to you as a homeless person?
Well, being homeless, you're out in the elements. So, I've been robbed a couple times, been beat up, was lit on fire one time. They tried to grab my backpack from me, and I fought for it. So it's tough being homeless. You're susceptible to a lot of crime.
And I'm sorry to be shocked beyond words about. Can you talk about the time that you were lit on fire?
Well, basically, I was up at Union Station one night, and a bunch of kids came by, and they were having a rock fight between each other, and I intervened in between them because I was like in the crossfire at one time, and so I was just trying to defend myself. I got in between the two of them throwing rocks at each other, and it ended up being in the rock fight myself and trying to defend myself. And when they came back through later that night, they saw me sitting there. They lit me on fire.
I cannot imagine anybody doing that to another person. What did you do? What happened?
Well, I immediately, took off my shirt because that was on fire, and patted myself down, and I had to deal with the wound on my chest where it actually burned my flesh, and so But after that, I just, bandaged myself up, kept on going.
And you didn't go to the hospital.
No.
Why did you not go to the hospital?
I guess it's time consuming. When you're out in the street, you're kind of like in the elements. It's hard to do certain things, to get that kind of care sometimes.
Yes.
What would you like people to know about homelessness and about what your day-to-day life is like?
Well, I think just being homeless is a tough situation, but it's doable. I think there's not enough things for people to do that are homeless. For people to actively do something so that they can get motivated enough to start being incorporated back in society. If they have some things that can be done to help them, get on their feet instead of just walking around on the streets. I think that'd be a big factor involved.
Sir, did you ever have any assistance with your mental health or substance?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever have any assistance with mental health from the government or the state or facilities or with the
Yeah, I've
substance?
had some assistance, yeah. DC government has come through a couple times. And basically, I could get in some programs, complete the programs, get back on some mental health issues, and then everything will be going fine, and then, something will pop up. So, maybe a medical issue or something else, and I'll break away from it. So it gets put off on the back burner. It's not so much.
Tell me about.
I'm sorry. Sorry, can I ask you on this Thanksgiving Day what you're grateful for? Or do you feel gratitude on this day? How do you feel about Thanksgiving?
I really haven't been thinking about it much. It's been going by so fast. But I'm really grateful for everybody that's been helping me out today. They've been bringing me food and clothes, and just the generosity has been overwhelming.
Tell me about your family.
My family, we were all, growing up nice. I have a brother and sister, but throughout the years we've separated. We don't really talk, so I don't have any family that I stay in touch with now.
Could you say and look into the camera, if it could happen to me, it could happen to you?
That's right. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you.
What else would you like to tell on it? This film is going to be shown at the United Nations on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
So whatever you want the world to know.
I can't say anymore.
Okay, Chris, thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. When's the last time somebody gave you a big hug?
Oh, it's been maybe a couple hours.
That's awesome.
Good.
I'm just going to take this away right here. And honestly, your story is remarkable beyond words.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, thank you. Do you have an email or do you have a phone?
No, I don't have a phone.
Or email?
No.
Where do you stay? What shelter?
Right here. I
You
stay
do?
here.
You sleep here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you your money after we film her. I'm not
No
going to run
problem.
away.
No problem.
I wouldn't do that. Tiffany, do you want to be on camera?
I signed the form already.
You don't have to be, sweetie, if you don't want to be.
Yeah, I had signed the form.
You do, oh, good.
Yeah, I signed the form.
Okay. Do you mind if I put the mic on you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just cold. I'm cold.
Can you wear my jacket?
No, your jacket won't fit me.
Are you sure? Okay. I'm gonna
Just put it. Just put it.
and then I am going to stand over here. And we are gonna go